Solidarity in the face of hardship. The siblings of Josh and Anna Duggar, the Duggar sisters, began dating shortly after meeting at a homeschooling event in 2006. They have welcomed 6, and soon 7, children into the world and have stood by each other through good times and bad. Anna revealed that the pair will welcome a daughter, their 7th child, in April 2021. The announcement was made public by an Instagram image that featured the 19 former kids and counting participants standing beneath an umbrella while their kids ran around them in pink. Confetti fell from above. "Look, it's a female," the caption said, from Florida, and featured a pink bow emoji. "We are thrilled to announce the arrival of baby number 7. This fall, we will be able to welcome our new little bundle of happiness." The oldest Duggar child was placed in federal custody and placed in the Washington County Jail in Arkansas on April 29, a little more than a week later. On April 30th, a reality star pleaded not guilty to accusations of obtaining and possessing child pornography. According to court documents, Joshua James Duggar, 33, reportedly downloaded content on child sexual assault from the internet, according to a news release from the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Western District of Arkansas. In May 2019, Duggar allegedly had access to some of the footage, which purports to depict sexual assault of children under the age of 12. This family has been involved in scandals before. Josh got caught up in a huge infidelity controversy in August 2015 after Ashley Madison's data was released. A few months back, Anna finally spoke up about her husband's adventures once they were made public. She said in a December 2015 episode of Jill and Jessa, "Counting on. It was a really difficult thing, and I felt it was such a betrayal for a spouse to go through what we're walking through, and it was terrible. It was hard to understand that it was such a public event since we were a Christian couple and everyone could witness us getting married and making a vow to be true to one another before God. As a result, it was a betrayal of both Christians and myself. And then, later, that devotion was broken." Josh's sister Jinger Duggar and her husband Jeremy Vuolo talked about how the scandal had made their family closer in an exclusive interview with Us Weekly. Jinger told us in April 2021 that it was the most difficult time in their lives. "I will always be affected by the feelings I experienced at the time, because we have to account to everyone, not just ourselves. Being in the public view makes it more difficult for us to deal with whatever occurs to us. As a result, I think that everything that occurs to us is more challenging. It is far more challenging to go through as a result." Following his scandals, Josh attended therapy for 6 months. 2 months after finishing the program, in March 2016, the couple disclosed their decision to start marital therapy. According to a May 2016 statement on the family's website, the Duggar family has been receiving assistance from an official marriage and family counselor to take important steps toward healing since the end of the residential treatment program. "As we navigate the unknown, we are embracing each day with a sense of gratitude for the unending prayers that have been said for our family, including our beloved children." Continue reading to see how these reality TV stars' relationship has changed over time. Josh and Anna met at a homeschooling event. Soon after, they began dating. Although Anna had previously told Josh that she would prefer to wait until she turned 20 before getting engaged, Josh proposed to her on June 23, 2008, her 20th birthday. The happy couple's engagement video is currently available on their channel. The pair exchanged vows and shared their first kiss on September 26, 2008, in Florida. The A Very Duggar Wedding episode of 19 Kids and Counting's second season featured their wedding after it had been filmed. After the happy couple announced their pregnancy in April 2009, their first child, a daughter called Mackenzie, was born on October 8, 2009. The world saw the Duggars raise their 19 children with a rigid commitment to conservative Christian beliefs on the reality TV program 19 Kids and Counting, which made the Duggar family famous. The relationship between the show's eldest son, Josh Duggar, and his wife, Anna Duggar, was one of its most prominent plotlines. Both public acclaim and close scrutiny have been directed towards their relationship, which has been tainted by love, controversy, and secrets. Josh and Anna's journey is a complicated tale of faith, treachery, and forgiveness, spanning from their courtship to the scandals that rocked their marriage. One Courtship and Engagement. A Fairy Tale Beginning, 2006 to 2008. When Anna, who was 19 at the time, went to a homeschooling conference in 2006, Josh and Anna first met. Fans of the show were already familiar with Josh at that point, and Anna fell in love with the prospect of getting married to a Duggar right away. Josh, who was up in the same devout Christian neighborhood, fell in love with Anna right away. Their courtship differed greatly from the usual dating environment of today. Rather, it adhered to the rigid guidelines of the Duggar family, which included formal interactions, chaperoned outings, and no physical intimacy prior to marriage. They courted swiftly. Josh asked Anna to marry him after they had only been dating for a few months. With cameras rolling for the broadcast, the proposal was made in front of the Duggar family. 2 months after becoming engaged, in September 2008, they were married in a widely reported wedding that was televised for their followers. The public saw it as the start of a romantic fairy tale, but nobody realized it would be the beginning of a difficult path. Beginning a family, an ideal life, 2009 to 2015. Josh and Anna welcomed Mackenzie Renee Duggar, their first child, into the world in 2009. In keeping with the Duggar family's views on marriage and procreation, they would continue to grow their family quickly over the ensuing years. Over the course of 6 years, Anna gave birth to 5 children: Michael, Marcus, Meredith, and Mason. Their family appeared to be the quintessential Christian couple during this time, devoted to raising a big family, faithful, and loving. Josh's role as a parent was a major focus of 19 Kids and Counting, and the show frequently showcased the couple's domestic lives. Josh and Anna's lives reflected the conservative ideals of the Duggar family, which placed a strong emphasis on modesty, faith, and big families. The couple appeared to flourish in the spotlight, and Anna easily adapted to the Duggar model by accepting her roles as a devoted mother and wife. But unrest was already simmering beneath the surface. 3. A dark past. The molestation scandal, 2015. A startling discovery that will alter the Duggar family's life surfaced in May 2015. Josh Duggar was accused of molesting multiple young girls, including his own sisters, when he was a teenager, according to a police complaint that came to light. Approximately 2002 and 2003, when Josh was approximately 14 and 15 years old, the abuse took place. The Duggar family was devastated by the news, and 19 Kids and Counting had to be canceled. Josh apologized in public for his previous behavior, but the harm had already been done. The Duggar family tried to disassociate themselves from the incident as a result of the tremendous media attention that followed the disclosure of Josh's prior abuse. Josh's parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, claimed to have handled the matter in private years prior, but many fans felt deceived by the lack of openness. Anna supported her spouse during this period. She stood up for Josh and their marriage in spite of the criticism from the public and the suffering she must have been going through. She said she thought they had forgiven each other and that Josh had changed. Many supporters disapproved of Anna's choice to remain with Josh, but she didn't waver since she thought her marriage was worth defending. 4. Ashley Madison and infidelity. The second scandal, 2015. Another shocking revelation came just a few months after the molestation incident. Josh was found to have used the Ashley Madison website, which caters to people looking for extramarital affairs, in August 2015. Their love was completely upended when it was discovered that Josh had cheated on Anna. Josh once again apologized for the hurt he had caused his family and acknowledged that he had cheated. Anna was particularly hurt by this controversy because she had previously been publicly humiliated by Josh's previous behavior. The world watched as Anna made the decision to forgive her husband once more and help him get well. Even though the public and media questioned Anna's decision to stay in the marriage, she remained by Josh's side when he enrolled in a faith-based program to deal with his infidelity issues. 5. Life after the scandals. A subdued recuperation, 2016 to 2020. Josh and Anna maintained a low profile following the 2 significant scandals. They stayed out of the spotlight, with Anna concentrating on raising their kids and Josh trying to start over. Mason Garrett Duggar, the couple's 5th child, was born in 2016, and Anna remained at Josh's side while he worked to rebuild his reputation. Even though their marriage had suffered as a result of the scandals, Josh and Anna appeared to move on, at least in public. Josh's position in the family business and the family dynamic appeared to be unchanged, and the Duggar family still maintained a devoted fan base. But the wounds from the scandals were visible, and their relationship's trust had been permanently eroded. The couple largely stayed out of the spotlight in the years that followed. Anna frequently shared pictures of their kids and family vacations on social media, emphasizing their family life. As Anna accepted her job as a stay-at-home mother, Josh kept working for the Duggar family's car lot company. 6. Josh's arrest and legal concerns. 2021. Josh Duggar was detained in April 2021 on suspicion of receiving and possessing materials pertaining to child sexual assault. For Anna, who was already dealing with the aftermath from the other scandals, this new legal problem was a terrible blow. Josh was starting to regain his public profile following his prior problems when he was arrested. Their marriage was further strained by Josh's detention. Anna, who had always supported him, suddenly had to accept that her husband's conduct could have major legal repercussions. Josh was still openly supported by the Duggar family, but it was difficult to overlook the public's mounting disenchantment. Anna kept up her support for Josh in the months that followed, but it seemed that their relationship was suffering greatly as a result of the scandals and court cases. Josh was found guilty of child pornography during his trial in 2021 and given a 12.5-year prison sentence. 7. The path ahead. Anna's choice in 2022 and later. Now that Josh is incarcerated, Anna must make a tough choice regarding her marriage's future. She has publicly expressed her love for Josh and made it apparent that she still thinks he has the capacity to change. However, Anna finds herself in a challenging situation as a result of Josh's activities' emotional and psychological costs, as well as the pressure from her family and the public. Anna Duggar now has to deal with being a single mother to their 5 children while everyone looks on. Her marriage to Josh's future is still up in the air. Will she stay by his side, or will she finally decide to let go? One thing is certain. Josh and Anna Duggar's love story has been characterized by significant obstacles, heartache, and tough choices. Only time will tell.